Now, on the 3rd of January, the American Special Forces attacked Venezuela in the name of Operation Absolute Resolve. They captured/abducted the sitting Venezuelan president, Nicolas Maduro, and his wife, Celia Flores. Now, this attack by the Americans was not only a stark reminder of America's military power, but it also exposed the stark limitations, it appears, of the Chinese air defenses. On paper, Venezuela boasts of having one of the strongest militaries in Latin America. It relies very heavily on jets, radars and equipment that is sourced from China and also Russia. But it all came apart within minutes of the U.S. operation engaging in electronic warfare. The U.S. forces managed to blind the advanced radars like the Chinese JY-27, marketed by Beijing as an anti-stealth radar. Reports are now also suggesting that even the Chinese JYL-1 long-range surveillance radar apparently failed to detect even a single U.S. aircraft, allowing the U.S. forces to operate with absolute impunity. Now, within 30 minutes of the operation, the U.S. forces had neutralized crucial Venezuelan military sites and had also paralyzed its command and control networks, giving the U.S. total control over the Venezuelan skies. However, this is not the first time that the Chinese air defense systems have been humbled on the battlefield. Now, last year, India's Operation Sindoor, Chinese air defense systems and fighter jets like the JF-17 had failed to deter India's operations, and India maintains that it shot down at least about 5 Pakistani fighter jets and also 1 large aircraft. Now, in the past, China has sold the JF-17 jet to Myanmar, to Nigeria and also to Azerbaijan. It also co-produces the fighter jets with Pakistan. Interestingly, Pakistan is now preparing to sell the same Chinese JF-17 fighter jets to other countries. Reports now suggest that Islamabad is discussing a potential deal to sell at least 40 JF-17 fighter jets to Indonesia. It's also reported to be in talks with Saudi Arabia to convert around $2 billion of Saudi loans into a JF fighter jet deal. Now, Pakistan sees the sale of the JF-17 jets as a means to tide over its economic crisis.